What's up, guys? Transfers Rumors here, back with another episode of Your Profile. Today I'm here with Gian, and we're doing Northern Ireland. We did Republic of Ireland already, and now we're doing Northern. And today I already said that, sorry, I already said I'm with Gian, but today we're doing it with Northern Ireland. So let's get started with the team. So,
I think we
ironically,
should start off, actually, by just
the
scanning
manager's
the team.
name is Michael O'Neill,
Oh, yeah.
and the Republic of Ireland's manager's name is Martin O'Neill.
Yeah, of course.
Coincidence?
The Martin O'Neill.
Coincidence again?
No, conspiracy. The Illuminati
Yeah.
bases in Ireland. Yes.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think we should.
I thought you were gonna.
I think we should start off by look at the Premier League players in the Northern Ireland team. And the only one that stands out, the only one that stands out is probably Stephen Davis for Southampton. Put in a great performance against Spurs at the weekend. We also have, of course, Johnny Evans, the legendary Johnny Evans. And apart from that, I don't see really.
Mate, they've got a 38-year-old goalkeeper,
Yeah.
Roy Carroll, and
Not
they've got
Scotty.
McGovern as well, who's 31,
31.
who also played the same exact amount of matches as Carroll did,
Yeah, that is
and
true.
they conceded the same amount of goals. 5 matches played, 4 conceded for both of them.
Yeah.
So who will start? I have no idea.
I have no idea
It's
either.
between
they
either
both-
of them. I don't know. Maybe they'll switch them out in each game. Not sure about that.
Yeah.
But we've also... Hey, you missed out on another Premier League player.
Craig Cathcart.
Yep, that's what I was about to say.
He's decent. I don't think he's as
Johnny Evans as well, mate. Johnny Evans. Yep.
Yeah, I said Johnny Evans.
Yeah.
I said
Johnny Evans.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think Craig Cathcart is actually started for Watford. I believe it's Prodel. I don't know who partners him in the defense. I don't think Craig Cathcart is a starter at
But
Watford.
still, he's a Premier League player.
Looking at his.
Hey, you forgot.
Actually,
Did you
he
say?
is
Did you say
34 appearances this season.
Did you say Ryan, the guy that plays for Liverpool?
McLaughlin? I don't count McLaughlin or McNair because they're still young players and they won't be experienced enough to make an impact on this team. So I didn't count them. I think Stephen Davis is the
Stephen
catalyst to
Davis.
this team without a doubt.
Chris
Stephen
Brunt.
Davis is
How about him?
fantastic. Yeah, Chris Brunt. I haven't seen him much this season. Is he featured that much? No, I don't think so. I mean, there's of course that brilliant Stephen Davis performance was against Spurs with the 2 goals is in my head right now. But the Chris Brunt sort of been fading away, under the West Brom.
I think you forgot to mention one guy, Gian. Most important guy.
Who might that be?
Lavery, Sheffield Wednesday.
Oh yes,
You can't miss out your own team's player, Gian.
yeah, your own team's
You're
player.
a huge Sheffield fan, Gian.
Says the guy who just bought a Sheffield shirt. Asked me for a Sheffield if I wanted one, and then I say no, thank you. And then you say, get a Sheffield shirt, Jan. Be a glory supporter like me. I am Nicholas.
How's that glory supporting, mate?
Jolly old Saint Nicholas, gonna get you all the glory supporter shirts.
How's that glory
Just call
supporting, mate?
081 TRANSFARS.
How's that glory supporting, mate? When we do a whole series about the... When we do a whole series about Sheffield Wednesday, mate.
St. Nicholas will come and give you all the glory supporting shirts you need, including Leicester City and Sheffield Wednesday and Manchester City. Thank you very much.
I'll give you Gian's plastic Chelsea shirt.
And yes, and of course, the best.
All right, let's move back in because we've got a Birmingham striker, Kyle Lafferty.
Yeah, Schmidt.
I know him only because he played in Switzerland for Sion, and he was okay there. He was okay. He left. I'm not sure. I think after 2 or 3 years, I believe, at Sion. Not that long. He left, and now he's at Birmingham. But he's been their standout player in the qualifying. 7 goals in 9 games.
Yes.
7 goals.
He has been the fulcrum of this attack.
I know Will Grigg as well because Wigan, and I watched a bit of Wigan, and Will Grigg, they brought him from MK Dons, Wigan did, and I think he was in contention for player of the season for Wigan. I'm not sure about that, but I think he was definitely great for Wigan. Hasn't played any games for Northern Ireland, however. But still, will they take him? Probably not, just considering the fact he didn't play many games. But you never know. But yeah, again, anything to add to that?
Oliver Norwood in the midfield is quite a decent player. Plays for Reading. I believe he probably is Premier League quality. if some
Played 10
team
games
would
already. Yep.
sign him. Yeah, he's Premier League quality, I think.
And what about Nottingham Forest, Jamie Ward?
I don't know much about him really.
30 though, 6 games played, 1 goal scored. Seems like somebody they probably will take.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. That's pretty much it for the players, right?
Yeah, that's it.
But let's go to the standings and let's look at their qualifying. All right. So if we're looking at Northern Ireland's qualifying, they what was it? Where is it? I'm trying to find it here.
Group F,
they
they
topped
finished
the
above
group.
Romania and Hungary.
They topped the group.
Yeah, but it was the easiest group, and of course, well, they did beat out my favorite underdog.
You gotta give them credit.
Romania. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna explain later why I think Romania is the underdog for the tournament, but
Switzerland's gonna beat them.
Yeah, but I mean, there's so many little things I think that could actually add up to Romania having a good campaign, which for Northern Ireland to finish above them is quite impressive. But we have to remember this is the group with the legendary Claudio Ranieri.
Yeah,
so
he got sacked by the Faroe Islands
in a group is the most fantastic.
Sacked because he lost the Faroe Islands.
Don't remind him.
He's still very upset. In the morning.
He's been sacked in the morning. He's getting sacked in the... Yes. So they went to Greece and won 2-0 against Ranieri's Greece there in... That's not a bad result, but of course they're going to face much more difficult opposition in their group than what they face in qualifying. I think that's a disadvantage.
But I think if you look at... It's a fact that they beat Romania, right?
Yeah.
And Romania is probably the best team in that group. So they have something. But the only problem is, for Northern Ireland, is that they've got both islands that, in fact, actually, they both have tough groups, both islands, both of them.
Yeah,
but I think Northern Ireland especially, considering the fact that they have Germany, Poland, and Ukraine. Ireland they have Belgium, Italy, and Sweden, but they can beat Sweden. That's the thing. Northern Ireland don't really have a team they can actually beat, in my opinion. I think they'll probably the weakest team in that group is Ukraine, and I think they'll probably lose to them.
Yeah, I mean that first game against Poland, if they can get a draw in that game, you actually tip them to go through. It's the second game against Ukraine, which is massive.
Yep, it's
because we can't expect them to beat Germany unless, which is always possible, Germany cruise through their first 2 matches, play a second string against Northern Ireland, and maybe Northern Ireland get a result, which is always possible. But I mean, in a 3-game group stage, I don't think that they're going to rest players because they want to keep the momentum going. So it's not like in the Premier League when you've already won or you're already relegated, you just don't care. In the Euros, you need the momentum to build. And I think that by the time Germany get to the Northern Ireland game, their momentum will be, flying.
But
I don't expect Northern Ireland to get...
I mean, but we got to consider the fact, it's just that, how long has it been since Northern Ireland have actually qualified for a major tournament?
Is this the first one, or is it like a long, ridiculous...
I think either it's been a long time. I think it's their first one, actually.
Yeah.
But I mean, the fans should just enjoy it as much as they can. First actual tournament, even if they go out, still enjoy it. First tournament, soak up the atmosphere, right, Gan?
Yeah.
Soak it up,
Are they gonna get to play?
No, but I think
they get to play in Paris, Parc des Princes. So
yeah, but I think the thing is, these Northern Ireland fans get to watch their team play against Germany. They get to watch them play against the likes of Royce, many good players. So in that sense,
that in itself is something we have to consider how Northern Ireland will approach it. Will they approach it with we're gonna try and get something, park the bus, or are they gonna go with we're gonna go out and have fun, probably get beaten, but we're gonna put up a good showing and win the hearts of the fans? Because we know that Republic of Ireland like to do that. Republic of Ireland don't like to sit back; they like to go for it. They like to actually
win games.
Their mentality is such that they would rather go out with a good performance than to be really cagey and win. We saw that in the Euro 2012. They didn't really.
Against Croatia, they played pretty well as well. I mean,
they didn't completely go pucking the butt. I don't know if Northern Ireland will do that, or whether they'll follow their rivals and then just go ahead and have fun. Because the group that they're in, it almost commands them to just sit in front of their penalty area.
C starts with death, dude.
Yeah, C starts with death.
But I mean, at least Northern Ireland was able to qualify for the United Kingdom. But what happened to Scotland?
No, Scotland.
Bloody hell, Scotland! You let us down.
Completely. You can't be doing this, mate. You're going to become the laughing stock of the UK.
They won't be part of the UK soon.
To get knocked out by Republic of Ireland as well, you know those. Come on, lads. What are you doing? You had one job, you know.
You had one job, mate.
Don't let Ireland in. It's the one job
but
you had.
let's make predictions for the matches now. This will be our last thing, and then we'll probably end it. But let's make predictions. So the first match Northern Ireland play is against Poland.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm going to go with the Poland win. I mean, of course, we don't know how they're going to set up. I mean, if Northern Ireland, I think I'm going to leave it with, if they go out and play football, they're going to lose all their games. If they get really cagey and then they start trying to win through, you know, a very pragmatic approach, then maybe they get a point against the Ukraine. But
against Ukraine, they're going to get a point. You think?
Well, if they go,
if they go in with that mentality,
then maybe a point against Ukraine. So I think it's the maximum they're going to get is maybe 2 points. Maybe if they really draw with Poland.
All right, so you're going for a draw for the second match against Ukraine, and last match is obviously against Germany.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Germany.
I think it's probably decided already when they play the match against Germany. So against that one won't really matter unless they. But it'll matter
for Germany because Germany will want to keep the momentum going. That's a fact.
That is the worst thing for Northern Ireland is that Germany will want to just win all their games and just have a good form, and they're playing Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland, they're playing against the world champions in Paris. I think if I was a player, I was already knocked out of a tournament, but I know that I'm going to show myself against the best players, the world champions playing against them in Paris. I would step up and say, yeah, I'm going to do well today. I'm going to really try my hardest today. Even if I'm knocked out, I'm going to put up a good showing, and the world is going to watch. I think that this game, it's not going to be that difficult to motivate them, even if they're out.
All right, so should we end on that note? So, Northern Ireland, bottom of the group, you're thinking?
But, of course, Leicester City won the Premier League, so
anything's possible.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of The Euro Profile. Please like and subscribe.
I'm going to change my prediction. They'll finish above Ukraine, but still go out.
All right. So thank you so much for watching this episode of The Euro Profile. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.